This Christmas, listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is not for anyone else to hear. Keep it to your heart, keep it secret, for what I am saying now will change everything. You may feel the ordinary warmth of the season, the twinkle of lights, the soft hush of snow, and yet, beneath all of that, something extraordinary is stirring. It is quiet at first, almost like a whisper brushing your ear in the middle of the night, a gentle nudge you cannot see but you can feel. You may not know it yet, but God is sending you a sign. Yes, you, sitting there, thinking about your life, your worries, your small routines. God is reaching down, stretching a hand into your everyday, and preparing to speak to you in a way that will leave you breathless. You might be wondering what kind of sign this is. It is not something that shouts, not something that demands your attention with thunder or fire. It is subtle, delicate, a shimmer in the corner of your eye, a feeling that rises inside your chest like warmth you can't explain. Perhaps you will see it in a candle flickering in an unusual way, or in the song you hear on the radio that pierces your heart. Maybe it will come in a dream, one that lingers longer than dreams usually do, leaving a message you cannot ignore. You may even feel it in silence, in a pause between moments, a sacred quiet that makes the ordinary world seem holy. This sign, it is meant to awaken you. To remind you of things you have forgotten. To remind you of who you really are, the truth you may have hidden even from yourself. I know you have struggled. I know your heart has felt heavy, and I know sometimes you wonder if anyone is listening, if anyone cares. But I am here to tell you, there is one who has never stopped caring, never stopped listening, never stopped loving you. This Christmas, that love takes a form that is meant just for you. It may be small, seemingly insignificant to others, but to you, it will be everything. You might feel fear. You might doubt that something so miraculous can happen to you. I understand, I feel it too, in the quiet of this moment, as I speak directly to you. But trust me, faith is not about knowing everything, faith is about feeling the nudge and leaning into it, even when the world seems too heavy, even when your heart trembles. This sign will not only reach you, it will find a way to touch your soul so deeply that even the parts you have hidden from yourself will awaken. I want you to prepare. Not in the way the world tells you to prepare, with lists and lights and gifts. No, this preparation is inner. It is about opening your heart, unclenching the fears that hold you back, and noticing. Notice the small things. Notice the feeling of air on your skin. Notice the way the light falls through a window in the morning. Notice your breath. These are not coincidences, they are the threads that lead to your sign. Your sign will come wrapped in the ordinary, in what you almost overlook. And when it comes, oh, when it comes, you will know. This Christmas, I want you to know that you are not alone. There are moments when it seems like the world moves on without you, like everyone else is part of some great plan that leaves you out. But that is not true. Every life, every heartbeat, every thought you have matters. And in this very moment, the universe leans closer to you, bends itself around you, preparing to deliver a message meant only for you. Do not try to rush it. Do not try to force it with your own hands. God's timing is perfect, and the sign will arrive exactly when it should. You may feel a stirring inside you, a gentle excitement that you do not fully understand yet. That is good. That is the first breath of anticipation. Let it grow. Let it fill you. Let it make your heart soft enough to receive what is coming. And when you see it, when it touches your life, do not be afraid to believe it. Believe it fully. For it is real, and it is yours. I am here with you. Always. Even if you do not see me, even if you do not hear me clearly, I am with you. I have been with you since the moment you took your first breath, since the moment your heart learned to beat with hope and wonder. And now, in this very season, I am here to remind you of what you have always known deep inside, that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond understanding, and destined for moments that will leave your soul trembling with joy. Your sign may come in many forms. Perhaps it will be a person you meet unexpectedly, someone who carries a message you need to hear. Perhaps it will be an event, something that seems like coincidence but is carefully orchestrated by love itself. Perhaps it will be a feeling, a sudden clarity that changes how you see everything in your life. It may be simple, almost invisible, yet it will shine like a star once you recognize it. And once you see it, once you see it, you will know that God has spoken to you personally, uniquely, with infinite care. I want you to listen for it. I want you to open yourself to it. I want you to quiet your mind and prepare your heart. There will be no need for proof or explanation. The proof will be the overwhelming sense of peace and wonder that floods through you when you understand that this is for you, this is about you, this is God speaking directly to your soul. And in that moment, everything will shift. Everything you thought was ordinary will become extraordinary. Everything you thought was too heavy will feel light. Everything you thought was lost will feel found. This Christmas, you are not just receiving a holiday. You are receiving a message. You are receiving a sign. You are receiving love in its purest, most personal form. And it is coming, even now, while you sit and read these words, even now, while your life continues in its usual rhythm. Look closely. Pay attention. Notice. Open your heart. I am here. I will not leave. And when your sign comes, you will understand the depth of care and precision that has been guiding you all along. You are seen. You are heard. You are chosen. Do not underestimate the power of a single moment. Sometimes, life hides miracles in the tiniest corners, the smallest gestures, and yet they are enough to change everything. You might walk past it at first and not recognize it. You might brush it aside, thinking it is coincidence. That is why I am telling you this now. That is why I am whispering to you in this secret space. Your heart will need guidance to notice. Your mind will need reassurance to believe. And your soul will recognize the truth immediately, without question, without doubt, without hesitation. Imagine, just for a moment, waking up one morning and feeling something unusual in your chest, something you cannot name. You may feel a lightness, a sudden hope, a gentle pull towards something unknown. That is your sign beginning to make itself known. Pay attention to it. Do not ignore it. Let it grow inside you like a small fire that warms your entire being. This fire is the flame of faith, the flame of God's love reaching you directly. It is not just a feeling, it is a message, a guide, a map leading you to a moment that is meant to transform your life. Sometimes, the sign will be quiet. It might appear as a thought that comes to your mind repeatedly, as if whispered by the universe itself. Perhaps it is a name, a place, or an image that lingers longer than it should. Perhaps it is a moment that feels like déjà vu, something that echoes in your memory but is new all the same. That is how God communicates, through patterns, through symbols, through the subtle beauty of life itself. Learn to see these patterns. Learn to hear these whispers. For they are for you and you alone. Do not worry if you cannot understand everything immediately. Signs do not always come with explanations. Sometimes they are meant to be experienced first, understood later. Let your heart. Let your intuition speak. Let your soul recognize the truth before your mind does. And when that recognition happens, when you finally see it clearly, the joy, the relief, the awe you feel will be beyond anything you have ever imagined. This Christmas, you may feel surrounded by lights, by laughter, by people celebrating. And yet, your sign may come in a moment of stillness, in a pause between celebrations, in a quiet place where no one else is looking. That is the nature of God's messages. They often arrive where you least expect them, when you are most ready, and they transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. You may find yourself suddenly noticing beauty in the simplest things, the snow falling on the window, the glow of a candle, the smile of a stranger, the warmth of a hug. Each of these small moments could be your sign, if you are paying attention. Do not let doubt cloud your vision. You may ask yourself, how can this be for me? How can I believe in something I cannot see? I am here to tell you, belief is not the absence of doubt. Belief is the willingness to open your heart even when you do not understand. Belief is trusting that the universe, that God, that love itself, is working for you, guiding you, and sending you exactly what you need. And this Christmas, your belief will be rewarded in ways that surpass your imagination. Now, close your eyes for a moment. Not forever, just for a breath. Feel the weight of your body resting where it is, the gentle rhythm of your heart, the rise and fall of your chest. Feel the world around you, yet know that this moment belongs to you and you alone. You are standing, in a way, on the threshold of something miraculous. The sign is coming, and it will arrive at the time when your soul is most ready to recognize it. Do not rush it. Do not try to guess it. Do not push it away in fear or disbelief. Let it approach you like a whisper, like a delicate feather brushing against your skin, like a note of music that pierces your heart. I know your mind is full of questions. Perhaps you wonder, how will I know? How will I recognize it? What if I miss it? Listen carefully. You will not miss it. Your heart is finely tuned to receive this message. And when it arrives, the feeling will be undeniable. You may feel a sudden lightness in your chest, a warmth spreading through your being, a pull toward something you cannot yet see. You may feel tears welling in your eyes, or a smile forming even when your circumstances seem heavy. That is your soul acknowledging what your mind may not yet comprehend. This is your sign, this is your gift, this is love itself speaking directly to you. Remember, signs are never random. Every flutter of coincidence, every gentle moment that seems out of place, every unexpected encounter, is carefully arranged. Even what you consider ordinary is part of the plan. Perhaps a bird lands near you at the exact moment your mind drifts to hope. Perhaps a word from someone you pass on the street strikes your heart with clarity. Perhaps a memory resurfaces, one that seems to have been dormant for years, carrying with it the message you need to hear now. Do not dismiss these moments. Do not rationalize them away. They are carefully placed breadcrumbs, leading you to the realization that God is speaking directly to you. This Christmas, I want you to feel anticipation without anxiety. It is natural to wonder, to hope, to tremble at the possibility of something beyond understanding. But fear not. Fear clouds vision, and your sign will be clear. It will feel like a gentle explosion of clarity in your soul, like a song you have always known but never heard with full understanding. It will not frighten you, it will not overwhelm you. Instead, it will awaken a part of you that has been quietly waiting for this moment, a part that knows, even before you do, that you are ready to receive what has been prepared for you. Perhaps you have felt that heaviness in your life, the weight of responsibilities, the pull of disappointments, the quiet ache of loneliness. Perhaps you have wondered if joy could truly find you again, if peace could visit your heart unbidden. Know this, your sign carries within it the answer. It is not only a message, it is a key. A key that unlocks the understanding that you are never alone, that you are always guided, and that love, perfect, endless, unwavering love, flows directly toward you. Imagine a light, soft yet bright, surrounding you. It is not the light of bulbs or the sun, not the reflection from the snow or the shimmer on a tree. It is a light that seems to rise from within, a warmth that penetrates every corner of your being. This is the presence of God, the embrace of love itself, moving invisibly yet powerfully through your life. And as this light touches you, as it grows around you, you will begin to notice things that were always there but hidden, the kindness of strangers, the subtle beauty of the world, the moments of grace that often go unnoticed. These are part of your sign. They are reminders that the ordinary is never truly ordinary, and that every breath, every heartbeat, every thought is part of a divine plan that includes you. Sometimes, the sign will come in a way that surprises you, in a way that seems almost impossible. Perhaps it is through a person you least expect, someone who says exactly what you needed to hear at precisely the right moment. Perhaps it is through an experience that shifts your perspective, showing you that life holds more magic, more depth, more hope than you had allowed yourself to believe. Perhaps it is through a feeling, sudden and inexplicable, of overwhelming peace, as if the universe itself has paused to wrap you in an embrace. Whatever form it takes, trust it. Trust it completely. There is no coincidence here. There is only love, and love has been preparing this moment for you since the beginning of your. Perhaps you have felt that heaviness in your life, the weight of responsibilities, the pull of disappointments, the quiet ache of loneliness. Perhaps you have wondered if joy could truly find you again, if peace could visit your heart unbidden. Know this, your sign carries within it the answer. It is not only a message, it is a key. A key that unlocks the understanding that you are never alone, that you are always guided, and that love, perfect, endless, unwavering love, flows directly toward you. Imagine a light, soft yet bright, surrounding you. It is not the light of bulbs or the sun, not the reflection from the snow or the shimmer on a tree. It is a light that seems to rise from within, a warmth that penetrates every corner of your being. This is the presence of God, the embrace of love itself, moving invisibly yet powerfully through your life. And as this light touches you, as it grows around you, you will begin to notice things that were always there but hidden, the kindness of strangers, the subtle beauty of the world, the moments of grace that often go unnoticed. These are part of your sign. They are reminders that the ordinary is never truly ordinary, and that every breath, every heartbeat, every thought is part of a divine plan that includes you. Sometimes, the sign will come in a way that surprises you, in a way that seems almost impossible. Perhaps it is through a person you least expect, someone who says exactly what you needed to hear at precisely the right moment. Perhaps it is through an experience that shifts your perspective, showing you that life holds more magic, more depth, more hope than you had allowed yourself to believe. Perhaps it is through a feeling, sudden and inexplicable, of overwhelming peace, as if the universe itself has paused to wrap you in an embrace. Whatever form it takes, trust it. Trust it completely. There is no coincidence here. There is only love, and love has been preparing this moment for you since the beginning of your life. I want you to think of the past, not with regret, but with understanding. Every mistake you have made, every sorrow that seemed unbearable, every heartbreak that left your chest aching, every moment of doubt that kept you awake at night, they were not wasted. They were not meaningless. Each one was a step, a thread woven into the intricate tapestry of your life, preparing you for this very moment. These experiences, difficult though they were, have shaped the contours of your heart. They have opened your soul in ways you may not have realized at the time, making it ready to recognize the sign that is coming to you now. You may have felt lost along the way. Perhaps you have wandered through periods of confusion, wondering if your life held purpose, questioning whether you were truly seen or understood. And yet, even when the world seemed indifferent, even when you doubted your own worth, you were never truly lost. You were being guided, carried forward by unseen hands, by quiet forces that were laying the groundwork for this very moment. You may have felt unseen, overlooked, ignored, or unappreciated. But even in those moments of isolation, you were always held. You were always cradled, protected in ways you could not perceive. You may have doubted your own value, questioned whether love could ever find you in its purest form. And yet, despite those doubts, you have always been cherished. Your very being, the essence of who you are, has always mattered, has always been worthy of love. Everything in your life, the laughter, the tears, the moments of triumph, the moments of despair, has been weaving the path that has brought you here. Not a single experience was extraneous. Not a single encounter or emotion was wasted. Each was a teacher, each a messenger, each a preparation for the recognition of this sign that is now approaching. You may not have known at the time, but all of it, every lesson, every challenge, every joy and every sorrow, was shaping you for this sacred revelation. And when the sign comes, oh, when it comes, you will feel a trembling joy unlike any other. It is not the kind of joy that can be contained or fully expressed in words. It is a recognition that resonates deep within the marrow of your bones, a resonance that your mind cannot fully grasp but that your heart understands completely. You may laugh in delight, tears may stream down your cheeks, or you may simply breathe in awe, feeling the weight of something profoundly true settling over you. Do not resist these feelings. Do not hold back. Let yourself be fully immersed in the awareness that love, pure and perfect, has reached you in a deliberate, personal way. It is a love that has sought you, that knows you intimately, that recognizes every part of you, your strength, your vulnerabilities, your beauty, your shadow. This love has come not by chance but by design, and it is reaching into your life now to touch every corner of your being. Even as you read these words, even as you sit quietly in the ordinary rhythm of your day, know that the universe is bending toward you. It is aligning itself in subtle, intricate ways, preparing to reveal your sign. Pay attention to the small details of your life, the gentle hints and nudges that are too easily dismissed as coincidence. Perhaps a conversation will carry an unusual weight, a word spoken that resonates in unexpected ways. Perhaps a song will play at exactly the right moment, stirring something deep within your heart. Perhaps a memory will rise unbidden, bringing both warmth and clarity. These are all part of the preparation. These are the whispers, the heralds, the quiet indicators that the sign is near. When it arrives, you will know. It will be unmistakable, undeniable, luminous in its clarity. You may find yourself asking, "What will I do when I see it? How will I respond? What will I say?" And the truth is, you do not need words. You do not need action. Your task is not to analyze, to solve, to act. Your task is to feel, to receive, to let the experience fill you completely. Allow it to wash over you, to saturate every fiber of your being, dissolving doubts, fears, and burdens as it flows through you. Let it remind you of your worth, your beauty, your innate power to give and receive love. Let it remind you that your presence in this world has always mattered, that your heart has always been significant, that your soul has always been cherished. This sign is not a test. It is not a challenge to be met or a puzzle to be solved. It is a gift, a recognition, a direct message that you are seen, you are held, you are infinitely loved. It is a confirmation that your journey, with all of its twists and turns, has been guided, meaningful, and purposeful. And as you receive it, do not diminish it. Do not question it. Do not rationalize it away. Let it simply be what it is, a beacon, a revelation, a moment of grace that is wholly and perfectly yours. This Christmas, look beyond the surface. Look beyond the decorations, the gifts, the feasts, the noise, and the busyness. Look inward. Look with your heart, with the quiet, patient love that has always been present inside you. The sign may come in silence, in a still moment that is easily overlooked if your mind is distracted or restless. It may come in the pause between breaths, in the gentle space between thoughts, in the calm that appears unexpectedly in the midst of chaos. Often, God, or the universe, or love itself, speaks most profoundly in these quiet, intimate spaces. And in this silence, you will feel something you cannot name at first. Something that swells, expands, and grows within you until it fills every part of your being. And then, with clarity that cannot be denied, you will know that this is your sign. I am here. I have always been here. Even when you felt isolated, forgotten, or weighed down by the burdens of life, I was with you. Even when circumstances seemed heavy, confusing, or unfair, I have been guiding you, whispering, nudging, preparing you to see, to feel, to recognize. Your sign is coming. Your heart is ready. Your soul has been waiting. The world around you may not change immediately. Life may appear as it always has, the routines may remain constant, the challenges may still exist. But you will see differently. You will feel differently. Your perception, sharpened and awakened by the sign, will begin to notice beauty that has always existed but that was previously invisible to your eyes. Your heart will recognize love that has always surrounded you, subtle yet profound, that you may have overlooked in the rush of daily life. Your soul will begin to comprehend truths that were hidden in plain sight, truths that now shine clearly, illuminated by the light of recognition and grace. The power of the sign lies not in changing external circumstances, but in transforming your inner landscape. It awakens a part of you that has always known, deep within, that life is more than appearances, more than fleeting struggles and fleeting joys. It awakens a part of you that has always understood that love is the fundamental force behind all things. Love shapes every moment, guides every interaction, touches every soul. It is the silent rhythm behind the seeming chaos, the invisible thread that binds all living beings together. The sign may not arrive in the form you expect. It may not come with fanfare or drama. It may not appear at a time that feels convenient. It may come as a quiet gesture, a fleeting glance, a word spoken at precisely the right moment, or a feeling that washes over you unbidden. And yet, when it arrives, you will recognize it instantly. There will be no doubt, no questioning, no hesitation. It will resonate with the deepest part of you, and you will know, with absolute certainty, that it is meant for you, that it is for this exact moment, that it is a gift given with deliberate care. Your journey to this point has not been random. Every challenge, every sorrow, every joy has been part of the preparation. Every tear you have shed has watered the soil of your heart, allowing it to bloom fully when the sign arrives. Every fear you have faced has strengthened your courage. Every moment of doubt has clarified your faith in your own worth. Every heartbreak has taught you compassion, empathy, and the subtle power of resilience. You have grown, quietly, profoundly, and invisibly, in ways that the world may not notice but that your soul has always felt. And now, this Christmas, in the midst of ordinary life, in the midst of quiet moments and gentle reflections, the universe is ready to reveal what has been waiting for you all along. The sign is not something to chase or to demand, it is something to be received, something to recognize with openness, gratitude, and awe. It is the culmination of your journey, the echo of all your experiences, the affirmation that you are loved beyond measure. So, breathe deeply. Open your heart. Let yourself feel fully. Notice the small miracles that occur in your day, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the unexpected kindness of a stranger, the laughter of a friend, the stillness of a quiet evening. These are not trivial, they are signs, they are moments of grace, they are the breadcrumbs leading you toward the revelation that awaits. Do not overlook them. Do not dismiss them. They are part of the path, part of the preparation, part of the love that has always been guiding you. When the sign finally arrives, let it fill you completely. Let it remind you of the worth that has always been yours, the beauty that has always been present, the love that has always surrounded you. Let it awaken the part of you that has always known, deep within, that life is more than what we see, that love is more powerful than fear, that you are held, cherished, and infinitely loved.